Isaiah Adams is an offensive lineman out of the University of Illinois. He is 6'5", 315 pounds with 34-inch arms. He spent time at right tackle in 2023, and he started at left guard in 2022. He appeared uncomfortable and a bit tentative at right tackle at times. He appears dominant at times, particularly in the run games at left guard. Initially, at least, his best fit will be inside. Most of the plays that I pulled and most of the ones that I'll show in this video are with Isaiah at left guard. We'll start with him there. He's number 73 inside. Isaiah relies a lot on his physical strength. He appears very strong to me. Little wide with his hands, pretty good in terms of his pads here. If he's coming off a little lower, he can get that helmet just below the chin. Works his hands inside, however, and watch the leg drive. Moves this guy 8 yards downfield. He's a tenacious, violent, aggravating blocker. Watch him run his legs and stay on this block. Isaiah is a bully in the run game, but he's also very athletic, looks very good on the move. He is the kick-out block on counter. Watch him find the end man and then drive him out of the play. Watch it again. Another pull left to right. You'll get a look at him using that brute strength here, at least to some extent, on this end man. Easy turn and seal. Basically picks him up, throws him, but I like how he works the hips as he does so, clearing a gap for the back. Also note his eyes with this backside pursuit. He doesn't come off this block, but you can see he's aware of it, kind of reaches out just to get a hand on that defender. One more thing on this play, you can see that as he picks up a visual on this backside pursuit, his first instinct is just to drive the block into that gap. I do appreciate that he's a blocker that's always finding some work or finding someone to block. I thought he was very good at coming off combinations or coming off downs and finding linebackers on the second level. He's not one of those guys that just landmarks the play. He's very good at actively finding that block. We'll see counter where he blocks down, gets really good movement, comes off this block, gets on the D end over the top. Backside counter, frontside screen. Eventually, as this play unfolds, we see Isaiah downfield blocking this safety. At first, he's in combination off the ball. There's a crashing linebacker that he picks up. Wide receiver breaks a tackle. Then he looks for work, finds this safety, stays on the block. Watch it again. Can definitely overpower guys in the run game. He may not be able to overpower guys to the same effect in the NFL. He's able to open up a big hole here, quick hit, quick off the ball, throws the defender, but I love how he works his hips and his lower half. He's very effective executing a cut block. That may seem a small thing, as oftentimes it appears that's just throwing something at the wall and hoping it sticks. But in the games I watched, he was 3 for 3 executing that block, getting the defender on the ground. Isaiah will need to improve his pad level coming off the ball. He's not always consistent in that regard. In addition, there are times he comes off the ball with his chest exposed. You see that here. That is something that needs to be more consistent, and that's not always an easy fix. Additionally, and this was mentioned earlier, he's not likely to find it as easy to overpower a defender across from him the way we see here. Quick off the ball. It is impressive how he stays on blocks, works his hips to frame out the defender. And again, they run behind him. Some of the things about Isaiah's play that stand out to you consistently: his violence in his run blocking, his tenacity to stay on blocks, his ability to find out-of-place blocks up front and on the second level, and his ability on the move. Watch his athleticism as he comes out uncovered to get this Mike linebacker, gets just enough of him, but check out his movement skills. I'll get into him a little bit in pass protection. This is certainly a play that will endear him to most football fans. He's looking for help, or looking to help here. Outside with the tackle. See that violent punch? Drops 44, and then just for good measure, he's going to get a second knockout. Watch it again. Does a good job here with his initial punch. Slides his feet with the rush. Good knee bend. Good base. I don't like him necessarily chest to chest. This is Isaiah out front in pass protection. I'd like to see him do a better job getting separation between himself and the pass. He does a better job this time with his initial punch and getting separation. Decent knee bend, but he stops his feet completely and the rush slips off of him. By and large, he has the potential to be a very, very good run blocking guard with some cleanup in pass protection in these sorts of things. This 3-tech is going to work inside, and Isaiah is going to miss the stunt or the twist coming over the top here. I believe he knows better than this. As I think he's probably viewed as a guard, I'm not going to show any of his right tackle stuff. I thought that in pass protection, he was a little too tentative with his hands, but it does not hurt him as a player to have that flexibility where if you need him at right tackle, he can play some right tackle. He does a much better job here. This A-gap blitz works away. There's a late linebacker send. And there's that punch.